Hey everybody, what's up? This is Sweezy's World. Could be your world. Well, I hope everybody's had a great weekend so far. Pretty good weather here. It's about 80 some freaking degrees, so it's kind of warm. I hope it's warm where you're at and not snowing like a few places I know. And I hope everybody's doing well. All right, look, number one, there's a few things I would want to kind of mention that we need to be looking out for when we want to know exactly when SHTF is going to happen. You know, everybody talks about, well, it's going to happen here or it's going to happen there or the markets are going this way and all this stuff. And some of it's true. But one thing or a couple things you need to look for, and when you see these things, you're going to know that the shit is hitting the fan for real. And one of those reasons or one of those issues or one of those things you're going to want to know is watch the Uber elite. That's right. The big time Uber elites. See if they just sort of kind of drop out of sight. Their families drop out of sight. You know what I mean? They just all of a sudden they were news and talking and whatnot, and then they're not found anywhere. All the Uber elites just kind of fade out of the picture. Okay. Another thing, when you kind of get to know and see that the president's cabinet members, the cabinet executives, the cabinet secretaries, them and their families slowly start to disappear from the public eye. When you see that happening and see that the vice president and his family kind of drift out of sight, that is one big thing that's going to let you know when the actual true blue rub-a-dub-dubby shit in the fan is going to happen. And we are in imminent danger of it happening. Now, that could be a rock coming from the sky, it could be missiles coming from the sky, it could be a major earthquake that they know about, it could be just about any event that would end up catastrophic to this country and maybe even the world. When you see the president of the United States kind of here one day and then not here the next, and the news people start asking, well, I wonder where the president, we haven't seen him in a few days. Or they start saying, well, we haven't seen his family in a few days. That's the time you need to worry. That's the time you need to get your doo-doos in a row and get to your safe place, wherever that is, because the real proverbial SHTF is imminent to hit the fan. I mean, imminent now. And you won't have long. Trust me on this. When you start seeing all the big shots, excuse me 1 minute, make sure you have plenty of water on hand. Yeah, make sure you got plenty of water because you're going to need water. But when you see all the maybe major companies, the executives, the vice president, the owners, and they just sort of kind of here today, gone the next, you won't have to wonder when the crapola is going to hit the crapola. Because when they all disappear, that means they've all gone underground. They've all gone in their major big bunkers that they've already have belts supplied and everything. That's a fact. When you start seeing possible military units being sent on some kind of mission and they don't tell nobody where they're going, no families or hardly nothing, and they just disappear. Like maybe, I don't know, battalion size military units, because they all can't be saved. And then rest assured, you're not going to get saved unless you've done something to protect yourself. Now, we're not going to know what that exactly is when it happens because we won't know it's coming from the sky because they won't tell us. We won't know maybe if it's, major earth changes or something really catastrophic is going to happen because they're not going to tell us. They're going to disappear. That's when you know the shit's hitting the fan. And you probably have maybe this much freaking time to get into wherever you're going to get to and bunker down. It's just a fact. When you see these people disappear, you trust me on this, when they're gone, they're in their bunkers. They're hiding out, and no, they're not telling anybody. So that is a few reasons right there that you're going to know when the proverbial SHTF is going to hit that big honking fan. And it's imminent. I mean, imminent, because they've already disappeared. They've already went underground. They've already went their safe places, which are far better than my safe places. So just saying, all right? Just something you might want to think about. Keep an eye on. I'm serious. Keep a freaking eye on it, because when they start disappearing, you best start getting your shit together. You know what I mean? Because Katie bar the door is hitting the ground, man, and it's going to come running. And if you're up there, well, c'est la vie. It is what it is. Millions and millions of people will be left out in the cold, and they won't know what's happening until it actually happens. All the rich folks, the elites, they'll already be in their private little bunker somewhere. So just saying. All right, I just kind of want you to think about that. I mean, I'm serious. When they disappear, then you wonder, and then you worry. Okay? So, all right, then, I'll tell you, look, until next time, we'll see you. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Would appreciate it. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate that, too. But one day, if you come up here and you never hear from me again, and you see all your content creators, they just disappear, you wonder, well, I haven't seen them in a few days. Because they usually, maybe they put up stuff every day or 2 or 3 times a day, and then all of a sudden that just stops. All of them. I mean, it's time to hit the ground and get underground. So, all right, until then, until next time, remember, love for you. I truly mean it. Everybody be good, be safe out there, and hey, keep your eyes open, keep your ears to the ground, and listen and see what's going on. All right, bye.